Hello, my good people of YouTube. Welcome to my tiny little channel. As you can see, I'm kind of on the move here. Just fixing the tripod so we can start this. I just arrived at the location where I am doing rehearsals for the Sex Lives of African Women show that I'm a part of, where we, first of all, if you don't know what the Sex Lives of African Women is, it's a book by a writer, a Ghanaian female writer called Nana Dakoa, and there's another name that starts with an S that I can't remember. And Kaz Entertainment, I think alongside the writer, basically decided to pick a few stories from this amazing book and have different people narrate the stories verbally, kind of what we're calling like a monologue, in front of an audience. And I happen to be part of this cast. So today we're doing a rehearsal. I just arrived. It's supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. It's 10. Let me check the actual time because I always set my watches a bit ahead. It's 10:11. So I'm not too late. But yeah, this is the final day of rehearsal. I missed rehearsal last weekend because last weekend was Easter Saturday and I had to go do something else given that it was a holiday. So I'm back for rehearsals today, and seeing as it's the final rehearsal, I really need to bring my A game. Also because I missed last week, you get. So welcome and welcome to my tiny little channel, guys. This is my TLC. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to my channel down here and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new episode, you get a little ping in your notification bar to let you know that I have uploaded an episode. I intend on also vlogging the actual show, which is happening next week on Thursday, 28th of April. I'm going to be in front of a stage reading about the sexual experiences of African women. Oh my gosh. I hope my mom approves. We are here for female sexual empowerment, guys. Okay? Men cannot be telling us about our sex lives or they have the agency of our bodies and sex and how we experience pleasure. Like, imagine, no? I think the time has reached now where we can do it ourselves. Happy watching. It's usually so embarrassing when I am vlogging in public and people are looking at me. I don't know what to. It's just still awkward for me. In spite of the fact that I've been in this space for a while, I just still find it awkward talking into a camera by myself. Hashtag Ox. So glad I'm in the lift by myself. There's a guy who's about to jump into the lift and I wouldn't have known how to vlog with somebody here. I still feel shy, guys. Nasikianga ka aibu. But you know, I just put on a brave face. Okay. Kept saying, I don't want us to do this now because you are too excited. We would start making out and then he would stop me and say, you're too excited now. I don't want it to happen like this. Hey y'all, good morning. Well, it's morning here. I don't know what time it is wherever you are as you're watching my tiny little channel, my TLC, my tender love and care from me to you. I'm just about to leave the house to head to Baraza Media Lab to meet Wamadhai, and that's his name, Wamadhai. He just has one name. He's a writer from Nairobi. Years ago,
when I was in my 20s, early 20s. I don't know. It's been 10 years since I was 24. Yeah, I used to contribute to his blog. So we became friends through that blog space before vlogs ever existed. I must have written 1 or 2 pieces for him, I don't know, but I used to feel so shy because I'm like, I don't know if I'm like a real writer. We met recently and he said, listen, I have this podcast, would you like to come on the podcast? I was like, of course, I'd love to. So today is the day. I'm supposed to be there for 11 o'clock. It's now 10:50, but I'm just going down the road, so not too far from where I live. And I'm gonna take you guys with me, basically. I hope so far you're enjoying the vlog. I'm really excited for this week because first, I'm gonna be on this podcast. Second, we have a long ass holiday coming on. Like this is I don't know when I'll publish this video, but this is the week that we have the official holiday to mark the death of Mwai Kibaki, former president of Kenya. And then we have, I think it's Labor Day, and then we have Eid. So we have a long holiday. Yes, honey, you okay? You okay? You alright? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Hello, my precious. Oh, sorry, did I scare you? Hi. If you didn't know, I rescued a bunch of cats some time back. The mom turned out to be pregnant, 4 kittens. So at some point in my house, I had 5 cats. I've given away 4. I've given away 3. I've been left with 2, the mom and 1 kitten. The kitten is asleep in the bedroom. Let me show you. His name is Shadow. My room is a mess at the moment. Hi, precious. Are you enjoying your nap? You having a good time? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You go back to bed. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm heading out. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Stay tuned. And wait, guy. There's another thing I was supposed to say. I said 3 things. So first thing is long holiday. Second thing is I'm going for this podcast. Third thing is the Sex Lives of African Women, where I'm part of the cast. So we have the event tomorrow. We're going to do a dress rehearsal earlier in the day, and then we do like a rehearsal on stage, and then guests start coming in at 7 p.m. My first time being on stage, but I'm so excited. No, not being on stage because I used to sing, so I've been on stage before, but like this is my first time kind of like performing in a way that's not music. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah. Twende, guys. See you in the next part of this vlog. So I just got to Barasa Media now. There's an event happening in the room behind this wall, so we can't talk loudly. I'm here with the famous Mama Vine, James Mama Vine. But let's do it this way. Yeah, I had to ask for consent. Now you have to hold for me.
Okay, nice.
Have you ever been on a vlog?
Yes.
Have you ever been on a vlog?
Yeah.
Okay. I usually get the sense that writers, like real writers and real videographers, like give the stink eye to vloggers because they're like just doing bubblegum work compared to like the real authentic raw artistry of content, of real content creation. So I had to ask him, are you okay being on my vlog? Or you go on Twitter and say, this is hard.
No, actually, by the way, I started vlogging I think 6 months ago.
Did you? You have a vlog?
It is hard.
Okay, I didn't know, so we're going to plug it here. I have to watch it.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard, and most of my content, I haven't published like most of my content, like the ones like the way you created it, because I think it's trash.
No, it's
because,
not. Everything looks like it's trash until you publish it and you get people liking this. Like, I have so much footage that I don't publish, and then the ones I'm like, oh, I see if it will get traction.
Yeah.
and I'm sitting, I haven't even moved, I'm just talking into the camera. So audiences can really surprise you by the things that they like.
I definitely try that out, and that they never feel that this is a lot of work, and you do it really well.
Do you, who, me? Oh, thank you. Do you edit by yourself?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, I have to have other people edit because I'm really terrible at editing. I'm great at talking and shooting and all that stuff, but editing, it's super hard for me, and then also it's time consuming. I don't know that much.
Okay. For you guys who don't know, Wamadhai is a legendary writer in the Kenyan space. But I want you to introduce yourself like properly. What would you say you are? What's your primary? I am a writer. But what?
So I do very many things, but primarily yes. So my name is Wamadhai. I'm a writer.
The Wamadhai.
Yes, the Wamadhai. I'm a writer and content creator. So I do all this stuff: podcasting, vlogging, influencing, all that stuff. Yeah.
You also are you the one who used to run Bake Awards or something?
Yes, so I'm a part of the Bloggers Association of Kenya.
Yes.
So yes, I'm one of the co-founders of Bake Awards, Bake itself. Oh, and I used to do poetry a long time ago.
Lots of poets. All round creatives. I love it.
Yeah,
let me ask you something. Don't you think that the creative space industry in Kenya has there's been like a leap in the past like 5-6 years compared to like when we were younger in campus? It was still very grey and uncertain, and there was a lot of anxiety around making a living in the creative space. But now I don't know what has happened. I don't know if it's the internet, I don't know if it's what, but we have the internet. It's just
so I feel like it's a combination of things. So there's investment. So there's a lot more money now than 10 years ago. Also something else. There's a lot more people that you can reach.
Right.
Using whatever platform you can think of. Let's say, for instance, it's the internet. There are way more people now. I think we're like at 30 million users now. So it's a lot more people.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're about to go in. Thanks, Wamadhai, for having me on your podcast. The name of his podcast is
The Wamadhai Podcast.
The Wamadhai Podcast, and
It's available everywhere.
It's available on everywhere, and everywhere means Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast from. And we're going to be recording over there, so we're just waiting for them to set up. Currently, the Baraza Indiana. This is the beautiful view from where we're sitting. See you in a bit. Adios.
Cheers. And welcome to another episode of the Wamadhai Podcast. Today I'm joined by an old friend. Her name is Julia Gaito.
Good morning, y'all. It is D-Day. This is the day. This is the D-Day. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Black pepper. Achoo! Excuse me. I'm rushing out of the house to go achoo for rehearsal. Sorry, guys. I just made my eggs with black pepper, and black pepper always does this to me. Like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, let me just place you all over here. I'm heading out for the rehearsal for the Sex Lives of African Women. It's supposed to be there from noon. It's 11:15, but I have an 11 o'clock meeting, so I think I'll have to take the meeting as I'm on my way to Alliance Francais for our rehearsal / full dress rehearsal, makeup. I'm so sorry, guys. Black pepper does this to me every bloody time. And how am I feeling? I'm feeling excited, a bit nervous because I've never really performed on a stage like this before. Making breakfast, eggs and toast. But I think I'm prepared. I've been going through my portion of the reading over and over and over. So I think I'm well to do. Oh, I need to do my edges. And then I want to take you guys through my journey today. I'll try my best to vlog as much as I can, but at some point I'll have to hand over the camera to a friend, especially when I do my part, like I'm on stage. So yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so currently at rehearsal, just go to Alliance Francaise. This is where the magic is gonna happen tonight, y'all. And that's the stage. It's quiet. So anyways, guys, this is the stage. I guess this is where we're gonna be performing tonight. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I'm not nervous at all. I don't even have like jitters, but I think I'm really going to start feeling nervous when the audience starts walking in. You know what I mean? And then we can hear the noise of the audience and the chatter. That's when it's gonna fuck with my mental. But for right now, I'm just excited. We have the rest of the cast slowly coming in. And then we do rehearsal. The rain. Hi, hon.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Good.
Hello. Are we all sitting with our scripts? Yes, we are. I'm about to do the same thing.
Y'all got your hair freshly done. Like,
Could you tell? Did you tell? Like I had.
Yes, I could tell. You walked in. I was like, what? Y'all got your edges snatched.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, Mom,
My edges.
come on.
Yes, because tonight we're on stage, darling. I'm sitting here with the cast of The Sex Lives of African Women. This is just like a third of the cast. The rest of the cast is scattered throughout the auditorium. We're getting ready for, is it a sound check?
I think so.
A rehearsal. And I just want to ask these guys how they're feeling. How you feeling? By the way, if you guys don't know, this is Magic and this is Eyebrow.
The eyeliner monarch.
I'm sorry, not Eyebrow. The eyeliner one. Hashtag new friends. But yes. No, it's because I know you as Ashton. So,
Yeah,
but I'll put their handles somewhere here.
The eyebrow monarch.
Yeah.
No, you're the eyebrow.
Yeah, you're the eyebrow.
Right now, I could say that. Yes.
That is you.
Yes, you're the eyeliner. Okay. So I just want to ask you guys how you're feeling because it's T minus. What time is it now? It's 1:30. T minus 5.5 hours. We go live at 7 p.m. So we're gonna be here for the next 6 hours, getting our makeup done, getting our dress rehearsal. We're gonna do a full dress rehearsal, and then and then yeah.
Nico nervous. I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
I'm not used to speaking or acting on the stage. And this space is so intimate, like people are literally like a few feet away from you, so they can like see you get nervous and stutter and whatnot.
And you can probably see them even though the lights will be in your face.
Yeah. But it feels good because I know that we're gonna have the rest of the cast like behind us on the couches, so that's gonna be a bit of a comforting thing because we've been rehearsing together in the living room. Like, so we've kind of built a nice little supportive community. How you feel?
Oh no, it's a mix of everything. Cause like, one, I'm like extremely excited, extremely grateful, extremely stoked. Cause getting the chance to work with now my friends, it's like, oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
Just the same way like Magic, you said, we've been able to ease out the nerves and bring in all the positive vibes. And getting a chance to share something that is mostly shunned away from the crowd as sex, because it's regarded as taboo.
And especially sex for women and women's pleasure. It's something that's
taboo.
Not it's taboo. It's taboo.
And so getting the chance to share different experiences of different people on stage in front of different people who don't even know these experiences or can relate to them in some certain way is beautiful. I'm like, yay, I get to be part of something special. Wow.
So that's the stage that Magic is talking about. The person who's talking is going to sit on the red seat. It's a red seat, guys. Wow. And then the rest of the cast will be behind on the yellow couches. So we're happy about that because that means that tutakuwa na moral support. Me, I was saying, in case my joke doesn't land, you guys, you better laugh the places
We
that are
will.
funny.
Got you.
Ebu, you laugh. You laugh so that the audience knows also that they're supposed to laugh. I might be there like, no. And then guys are like, you just hear in the audience.
We got you.
We got you.
Wait, you should show them my shoes.
Oh my God.
So
What happened to you?
I was told by our designer, our stylist, to wear white shoes, right? And I was like, cool. I wore some white shoes. And then I got on a boda. It was raining. And by the time I got here, I was like, now I have brown shoes. So now I feel so, I'm like, okay,
Miss
am I supposed
Swag.
to wash them? Am I supposed to?
You know, I was even thinking, as I was sitting there, I was like, can I call? I know there's somebody who can wash these shoes for you in town. I know some. I can find. I know.
It's
I don't know a
possible.
plug, but I can get a plug.
Out
should-
here,
we
no,
should
like
do
literally out here, there's like shoe guys.
Yeah.
They can
I
fix this?
Niwambia awashe, but the problem is kukauka because this is canvas, this is fabric, and then it's raining,
no
so I don't know if
dryer?
it'll dry. No,
There's no blow dryer backstage. Someone is just gonna be just fanning it.
9.
You know what? It's fine. I'm praying to God
that your
that
thing is
Brian
long.
has extra shoes. The what thing is long?
What's your shoe size?
7.5 in men's.
That's a US. What is
Yeah.
that? What is British? How do you say that in
I think
British?
40, 41.
41. Okay.
What size shoe do you wear?
Me, I'm a 39.
Little feet. What size shoe?
I'm a huge guy.
Even you? I used to be 38. Nowadays I'm 39. Me, I don't know what happened.
No, sometimes like I think it is flux because sometimes I'm 38
Yeah.
and a half, sometimes I'm 59.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. The voice you've heard there is the one and only Ms. Patricia Key. Hurrah! Wow! In Serious Studio Trousers. Wow!
Never a dull moment.
Amen. Praise God. Patricia, how are you feeling about tonight, right now, in this moment?
In this moment right now, I'm feeling very restless, but quite like good. I feel like I just want to jump around.
Yeah, release that car.
Jump,
Nini.
and then I'm pretty sure the nerves will check in a bit later, or maybe they won't.
Or maybe they won't. You've been on stage so many times. Are you actually?
It never ends.
Okay.
Sometimes, in fact, it's like, wow.
It's
I
like you
just
started
want to give a
again.
crap.
Mm.
The nerves will come and just shock you.
Yeah.
Other times, I guess it depends on what's going on. Yeah. So sometimes it's like there's nerves, other times it's not.
Yeah, I'm not nervous. Yeah, but I'm a nervous person. So the fact that I'm not, I'm suspicious of that. So yeah, I am suspiciously calm. I'm like this ain't me.
I mean, you still got 5 hours.
About something
Like a performance.
yeah. Like when's the last time you performed?
When we had the over 25 live, that's the last time I was in front of a live audience. I was excited. I wasn't nervous because those are our fans and they were like eager to see us.
Right.
We were not performing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I needed to do was be myself. Right now, I am going to embody a character. I need to do this character justice. There's a chance that this character might be in the audience. Sijui kuna New York Times in the audience. Nana Dakoa herself is gonna be in the audience as the writer of the book Sex Lives of African Women. So I'm like, I need to do all these people justice. And I'm saying this perfectly calm. So I don't know if I'm having is it called, what is it? Like protective mechanism. What do you call it? Defense mechanism. I'm trying to I'm protecting. I don't know because I'm not feeling anything. But I feel what I'll feel when I'll feel nervous now when people start walking and you hear the chatter of the audience. Hey, thank God I'm not starting.
But also maybe you're expecting maybe you're expecting nerves and it's like
That's the person who's cheers. That's Shaz, guys. Shaz, I'm after you, yeah? Fuchs, at least you can start.
but also maybe you just don't anticipate nerves.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe today is just a day where you're like so confident.
You know what? I'm gonna own the fuck out of that energy. I'm like, I'm gonna give a performance. I'm gonna give my best performance. I'm gonna do my best, and I do what I do, and it is what it is. What's up, Silayo?
What it do?
Silayo. Yeah.
So serious. Yeah.
she go. Yes, queen. Give it to me. What? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Almost a catty, almost a squat. We don't know. But it looks so good.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. All right. Let me sit here and finish my makeup.
Before we go up on stage, I would like us all to turn around, backs to the circle. And we're just going to do a little bit of breathing. The reason I want to turn around is because I don't want coronavirus vibes in the circle. So we're going to do some breathing. So basically, I would like for, what we're going to do is, we're going to breathe into the count. We're going to breathe into the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 4. And then after that, when I say next, we're going to breathe in for the count of 8 and breathe out for the count of 8. Okay, and we'll do it like 4 rounds. 4 rounds of the 4 and then 4 rounds of the 8, okay? And just like relax your body, relax your shoulders, be really cognizant of like where your shoulders are from your ears. Try and make that distance a little bit longer. Be cognizant of the way that you're standing, you're not hunching, that your spine is straight.
Julia Gaibo. Magic.
And he says, girl, don't talk with your mouth full. That's the funniest memory I have of us. I heard his mom say, are you at the gym or something? And then he said, yeah, mom, I'm at my house doing some exercise. Our first time together was a beautiful experience. He had a big dick. We did it. Almost done. But we did it.
I think it's important for people to read the book because I think it's important. I think it's super important to talk about it.
Hey y'all. So I just want to say, if you've made it this far into my vlog, thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment with your feedback, comments on sentiments, you know, of everything I've shared, especially if you have any questions about the sex lives of African women, or you know, like feedback about the book. If you read the book, what do you think about the book, where to get the book, just leave a comment. And as per usual, remember to subscribe over here, guys. Hit that subscription bell, and also remember to hit the notification bell so that every time that I upload an episode you get a notification. So I just wanted to kind of just wrap up this episode by talking about where I'm at right now. I was trying to figure out what to say, exactly what to say without feeling like maybe I'm giving too much. But I feel like I'm going through some sort of like, I'm entering into a new phase of my life psychologically, like mentally. And what I mean by that is, in as much as I'm very like into my spiritual stuff and like you know, I'm very intrigued by spirituality, by the idea of God or source energy, questions around purpose, existence, why are we here, who is guiding us, things like that. I have, because of everything I went through in my life, I think the past like 7 years, there's five to 7 years, I don't like how there's a pessimism that crept into my life, that took a stronger space, or a bigger space that it should have. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you know, of course you know, if you watch my stuff, that I deal with anxiety, and once upon a time I dealt with I was told it was mild depression, and I think after that it's like everything in my life became tainted, even the happy things. So there was, as much as I used to be such an optimistic person, now it's like optimism, and then there's a bigger or equal force of pessimism, and I didn't like that about my disposition. And there's a lot that's happened in my life, you know, of late, good things and bad things. But now I just started to think how tired I am of being skeptical about good things happening to me and for me. Okay, and I think it also stems from, not only from trauma and some crazy shit that happened, but like also because of how we are taught to always be analytical of things. You know, from childhood you're kind of taught like, but what are the cons and what are the, you know what I mean? And some people might argue, well, that's reality and that's how you're supposed to look at life, but I disagree. I think I'm happy and content looking at the glass half full for majority of my outlook to life. But that hasn't been happening. It would happen. My neighbors, guys, just bear with me. Or should I close this door? Akiwata, I want fresh air. So it would happen, like being optimistic and being the old Julia, but then it would happen in bursts, like short bursts. It wasn't my overall disposition. And this past, let's say from when did this shit happen? March, April. Like from March, April 2022, this year, I've just been thinking how I need to go back to who I am. And of late, these words have been coming into my mind as I'm like thinking and meditating or writing or journaling or just driving in traffic. The words or the phrase stepping into my light have been coming into my conscience, like going back into my light. And why light is because you know how, okay, like the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing, or light, by light I mean God, and by light I mean source energy, which is my guiding force in this physical time-space reality. So whenever we're feeling negative feelings, it means that your outlook or what you're looking at it differently from how God is looking at it. So that's why you experience negative emotion. So I'm like, I need to step back into my light. Negative emotion has its place. It's usually the beginning of some sort of solution. So I'm not saying all negative is bad, but not feeling like shit when you're in a negative space. Learning how to go through those motions with the hope that something around the corner is coming is what I want to go back to, or just to improve. So I've been telling myself, Jules, you need to step back into your light. You step back into your light is what I've been feeling, right? Step back into your light. Go back to your joy. So I've been labeling transition journey to my joy. Hashtag journey to my joy, hashtag stepping into my light or living in my light, you know, and not being so pessimistic, like you're happy but then you're like, let me just wait, I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop, you know, like that's how I used to think. And I wouldn't think it outwardly I'm positive and everything, but at the back of my mind there's this thing, I'm just like, don't get your hopes up, girl, things don't work out for you like for everybody else. And then as I was having these thoughts, I finally met Lydia KM. Shout out Lydia. And she's just such a ray of positivity and sunshine and optimism. And it reminded me of who I am, who I was, and who I need to go back being to. I need to stop fearing optimism. I need to stop fearing affirming good things into my life. And as much as I still affirm these things and I've been able to manifest amazing things, the longevity is not good enough for me. I can't just do it for this, like, oh, I'm just gonna do it for this time, and then the rest of the time I'm just, you know, negative Nancy. And I'm tired of being that person. And so interacting with Lydia and being around her, I'm just like, oh my God, I really need to get back to where I am and really start trusting that things are working out for me, not just sometimes, but all the time, even when they look like they're not. And that is how I would love to close this vlog. If you're in a place where you're just feeling like bleh, just try and figure out how to get back to your light, okay? Because source energy is always positive, always radiant, always seeing things the glass half full, and then also learn the purpose of the empty part of the glass, because it has a purpose in life. Negative experiencing, negative emotions, they have a purpose, and not to hurt you, but it's, you know, it's the beginning of a solution. It always starts with a problem, with the negative. So it's just about inching your way to the other end of the stick, because every subject is two ends of a stick. This is from Abraham Hicks. This is how they speak. Every subject is two ends of a stick, positive and negative. So it depends on what end of the stick you're at, and you should be walking more towards that. Now, there are areas in my life where there's no skepticism, no pessimism, but there are areas in my life where it's so, the pessimism and the doubt is so big, and those are the areas of my life those are the things I want most, you know. And so I just want to encourage anyone who's feeling or been feeling how I've been feeling, that you can actually take charge of your joy and own it. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm not going to try to do it. I'm not going to attempt. I am living in my light, and I'm actually going to do it. And I feel it now. I don't have that, like, sure. I hope nimedinya point hapo. By the way, for me to get to this place, it wasn't at one day I woke up and I said, I've decided. This is like weeks and weeks and weeks of desiring it, and then it's like, so like Lydia was one part of my inspiration, but she has no idea. And then there's Vanessa Coco, who is the influencer whisperer. She works at Imbuko, or what's the place called? Anyway, you guys know Vanessa Coco, the influencer whisperer. There's a day on her page, she was talking about just choosing the positive side of things, and it was just a quick story, and I felt so inspired by that. And guys, let me tell you, actually, there are people who put things out there and they don't realize the impact they're having on other people's lives. So thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you all the people I follow that are all about the good news movement kind of thing. And man, let's live in our light. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here next time. Remember to keep up the faith, drink water, and mind your business. Adios. Peace.